now everything's on. Yay!
Yay!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Write or Die Show. I'm your host, Randi-lee on this beautifully rainy day for me. Hopefully, y'all are having a much nicer, sunnier time than I am. Although, I've been a very bad plant mommy this year, so the rain is actually really good. So, I'm gonna take it. If you have not already, hit the like and subscribe button. Obviously do it. Like, come on, what you waiting for? And updates, right? I'm trying to remember, right? And I say this every time that I'm trying to remember, and I have been remembering. So updates on the movie. Look, I made these really cute. I don't know if it's gonna. Look how cute that is. Oh, it's so beautiful. So little sponsorship things that I've started handing out for the movie Goodbye Too Soon, which the script is done, storyboarding's getting done, and we have our very first sponsor. Yes. So big shout out and thank you to J&L Flooring in Niagara Falls, Ontario. They are our first sponsor, and I have to say their flooring is amazing, and I don't have to say it because they're sponsoring me. I have to say it because they did all the floors in my house, and they're really good. So anyways, big shout out to them. More info to come and hopefully more sponsors to share on this wonderful, amazing project because it is so awesome and amazing. And if you don't know about it, well, go check out the website and you'll learn more. Anyways, let's get to the fun. So we have a returning guest, Glenda I know how to say your name.
Benevides.
I can't say it today. Benevides, right?
Yep. Benevides. Yes.
My brain is saying it, but my mouth won't say it. Glenda Benevides. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Good to see you.
Yes, I'm loving your hair.
Thank you. It's clean. No.
Mine is not. Let's not talk about that. Tomorrow is hair wash day, okay?
Tomorrow is hair wash day. I love it. Hey, if we were in medieval times, it'd be months from now.
Right? My husband on the weekend very lovingly goes, wow. So I'm sitting in the chair. He's standing. He goes, wow, I've never seen that many gray hairs. It's almost like you forgot to dye it before summer. I'm like, thanks. You're really sweet. So I turn, I look at him, I go, wow. And for those who can't see, I'm stroking my chin where his beard would be. And I go, wow, yeah, I haven't seen that many grays in you before either. Yeah, that's love right there. Well, because I never...
Time to go to your room.
Right? Go to your room. That's it. Shut the door. It's funny because we actually have different rooms, so he would go to his room and I wouldn't have to see him anymore.
I love it.
So for those who have not watched your other episode, guys, go do that. But like not right now while we're doing it, like later. Tell everybody a little bit about who you are.
Oh my God, Randy, you're so funny. Well, hi everyone. Glenda Benevides. I'm a Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter, author, transformational performer, and I am a real stand for people to awaken their courage. And my purpose is, to do it through music, storytelling, and transformational experiences like Soul on Fire, which is one of my new shows. So. Very excited
really
about
fun.
that. So that's basically me in a top level nutshell.
It's but always we want deeper.
Right? It's always a challenge to like, who am I? I don't know. I'm discovering it moment by moment.
Oh, that is the best answer actually, because who really are we?
Yeah, right.
And I find so recently I have started journaling. I'm doing it. For those who have watched many episodes, who have been with us for a long time, I've always said I try to journal and I suck at it. Yeah. So I started journaling last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. So I wake up in the morning, and before I do anything, provided that I don't have to like really go to the bathroom, I have a little lamp beside my bed. So I turn that on. I grab my little fuzzy notebook that I've had for literally 20 years. Yeah. See, you get it because it's just too pretty. I don't want to waste it.
We've all had one.
Yeah, exactly. so I take that down with my fuzzy pen that I have too.
Nice.
And I set a 5-minute timer. That's it. 5 minutes.
Yep.
And I write for that long. And I have to cursive write because my kid found my journal I had in high school. And decided to read it and then start questioning my high school self. And I go, oh, no, we're not doing that. So I've used very, very messy cursive too. Like it's not just it's messy cursive. So she could not figure it out at all. And I've started doing it. And I've been pretty stinking consistent.
Awesome. So what have you noticed with all that?
So I'm actually following the Overeaters Anonymous kind of structure right now because I'm dealing with some food issues, which I've always known I've had, but you know, as you start to delve deeper. And so right now I'm on that whole look inward. What's, you know, what do you feel guilt about? What do you resent? That stuff. Sure. I realize I resent my parents a heck of a lot, which I kind of knew, but like I'm breaking it down as to why is food such a big part of my life. And then I break it down and I was thinking, this is actually what I wrote this morning. Every good childhood memory equaled food involved.
Yes.
Right.
I totally get it. And you want to celebrate. So that's a celebration, right? It's comfort, celebration, it's oxytocin.
Right,
Dopamine.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right? All the good stuff, except when you have a problem where you can't stop, it's not good.
Good, yeah. I gotcha.
Right. So anyways, I got on this big, long story about that because you said, well, who are we? And as I'm writing this, I'm discovering more and more about who I am.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think that's really, really cool. I think most of us should take more time to do that, you know.
I figured I did it a lot in therapy. Why do I have to keep doing it? Well, because I still got issues.
You know, I'll tell you, it's complicated. It's really complicated, and it's not just one thing, one size fits all. You know, it's a variety of things, and it's body, mind, spirit. So it's all of it. It's not just, well, if I stop eating, I'll lose weight. Not necessarily. There's biochemical issues or things that could be thrown off different times of your life. You know, it's not as simple as that. You know, I mean, I've known people that, oh, I'm not eating. Well, yeah, because now your body's saying you're starving, so we're going to save all the fat. You know, or you know, we're just not educated in our country at, you know, in the early days. I mean, they want us to do
say
math.
Our whole continent, because you're in a different country, so our whole continent.
Whole continent. Well, you're our nephews or cousins or something.
Yeah, whatever. We're up here. You're down there.
Cousins.
It's all good.
I love our cousins. But yeah, it's complicated, and you know, we have to. Each person is an individual in their own petri dish, and you have to get curious enough to start to explore what it is, and you keep learning. I mean, and like I was saying, I wanted to say in a few seconds ago was that should be one of the things that we get to learn in school, but it's not. You know, any kind of transformational kind of stuff, anything has nothing to do with religion. It just has to do with, you know, how you deal with life. And some of us don't have skill sets, and you have to learn them, and so on and so forth, you know?
Right. And so I saw this post on Facebook where it was like, back in the 1950s, mothers were told, you know, a few different things. So, you know, smoking was good for you.
Right.
Don't pick up your crying baby because you're going to spoil them, you know, other stuff. Right. And so if you look at, okay, if that's how my mom was raised, because that's what the going scientific research was saying, obviously she wouldn't have the full skill set to then raise the next generation. And then you come out with problems. So then you have to learn, what is the research saying now, or what have we learned in the last 50 years? Exactly.
Yeah, because it's new.
He's, oh, I like your cup. It's got bats all over it, guys. That's really,
I'm always ready for Halloween.
Oh, me too, because my birthday's right near it.
Is it?
Yes. This year is my I'm not 40 birthday.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, because my birthday lands on a Saturday. So I was like, oh, I want to have a birthday party this year. And I'm 39. So it's not 40.
Okay. Gotcha.
My husband's teasing me, and I'm like, I don't care. This is what's happening, and you're paying for it. Congratulations.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
So I love this kind of train of thought that we're on because you've been on the show before. I
Yeah.
remember we did talk about dyslexia and stuff
Dyslexia.
before,
Yeah.
which I mean doesn't mean we can't talk about it again. But I like this train of thought of the transformation and figuring things out as we get older. So I mean, on that kind of train of thought, I'm gonna try and shut up. Good luck, and give you the floor, give you the mic. Talk about some transformations that you've noticed in your life and kind of how they've happened, because I know that's a really big part of your story and what you do with your music.
Yeah. I really feel like it's an awakening. And I want to use that word awaken because as you go along, if you're curious, if you're hungry for, anything in life, to understand yourself, if you're just curious, like, why do I keep doing that thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result? Hello. Once you're curious about that, then you start going, you ask the question, you ask yourself, how do I have that breakthrough? How do I get over that? How do I address that? And then you're off on a trail, and everybody's going to find different information at different times. And it's one of those things that when you're ready for it, the teacher will appear. That is so true.
I love that.
Yeah. And the teacher could be anything from, a book that comes across your, a good, a source. Maybe there's an expert in that field, or
A really
maybe
great podcast.
Exactly. Exactly. Or a good friend. Maybe I just had a really good friend. I'm so proud of him. He's just really started to, well, what happened was he got into a major accident. And so it made him hold up for 2 years and had surgeries and everything. And he's a fairly young man. He's not old or anything. And it said it's been a blessing because he's really opened up and started down that curiosity road and found a lot of answers to why he was doing what he was doing and how he was relating to relationships and, why is that still happening, kind of thing,
Would
just
make a really
came
great
with a
name of a
heartbreak.
song. Curiosity Road. You should name a song Curiosity Road. It sounds great. It sounds fantastic. I love
I'll
it.
write that down and we'll see what comes.
There you go. I was like, oh, that'd make a great book title. I'm like, no, that would make a great song title.
Some stuff comes out of my mouth and I'm like, okay, I didn't even think that.
Well, this is why I have my little fancy book here. Oh, wait, you can't see it.
There it is.
That's not my journaling book. That's my write or die show book. See, because you have to have a different one for everything.
Gotcha. I love it.
It's the only way to stay organized, I think. We'll see.
We'll see.
So far, so good. But I love that you go down that curiosity road, and that's when you start to ask questions.
Hopefully.
Right? Well, it goes back to when you're ready, which you said, right? When you awaken that kind of curiosity.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the song's coming together. You awaken the curiosity. I'm not a songwriter or a singer, but you awaken a curiosity. I do randomly break out into song in my house, and my husband goes, "Please don't quit your day job." And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sing louder for you. If anything, what?
How long have you been married?
Married 14 years, but together for half of our lives, 19 years.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been a while.
Of course.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Yeah, he's stuck with me forever and ever now.
Aww.
Yeah, I had a train of thought there. I lose it all the time. That's another.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so like awakening that curiosity. That's what we were talking about, which I love because that's when you start, like you said, you start asking questions. So because obviously we love self-discovery on the show. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
When I started questioning, why do I hate myself all the time? Which is, not a question most people ask themselves, but when you deal with depression or whatever,
Sure.
that's when I decided to seek help. Why is my brain hating itself? Oh, let's go seek help. Same with this whole journaling thing. Why do I feel the need to eat during this time or that time? Or why can't I stop? That's
Right.
when you go and find answers. And actually, well, I did go
That's when you
to
get on a GLP-1.
that comes up on my Facebook all the time.
It
Actually,
helps, I must say.
a couple of girls at my work have done it, and it worked really well, and they've been able to get off, and then they keep it off, and it's
Yeah.
like
Yep.
fantastic.
Yep. Because you
Um,
retrain yourself.
that's what it is.
It's really neat. You know,
Yeah.
your brain retrains itself. It's like, nope, not hungry. Nope, I'm done. Full.
Right? And
Yeah.
that's retraining your brain is exactly what this entire transformation. Once you awaken, once you have the
Yeah.
curiosity, you start asking questions, you're
Yes.
retraining your brain, whether it's GLP-1, which is a great example, or in therapy, because that's exactly what your therapist is trying to attempt to do with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
Just throw
Whatever,
that into
whatever
the song
works.
somewhere too.
Yeah. Well, and it's, I think what you're saying is really important. And, wherever you go, there you are. And what's important is that you are the driver of your ship. You're the person. So no one's gonna save you, rescue you, tell you. You may have friends on the periphery that want to, but really, honestly, it comes down to you. You choosing, and I'm gonna say choosing. You choose to do X. You choose to wake up. You choose to be curious. You choose to do the research. You choose to embrace life, or you choose to be depressed,
Right?
And I realize that's complicated too, because that's biochemical, and there's some stuff that but thank heavens that we have opportunities to help balance those biochemical things out, so you can get a leg up.
Exactly. So I have a heating pad on. It got too hot. I turned it off. I like that because, yes, I can speak on behalf of all people with depression. No. My own story, obviously.
love
Obviously, my own story.
With everything.
Everything. So with depression, yeah, it comes down to it's my choice if I stay there or not. Now, with that being said, like you said, oh, I love the change of glasses. What the heck?
That was great.
I love it. Oh my
Ta-da.
gosh. All right. Well then. What was I
Okay.
saying? Yeah, so this episode's too fun today. So when we are so when I'm in my depression, there we go. That's where my
Yeah.
train of thought.
Yeah.
I can stay there and it's an awful place to be and I hate it and I don't want to stay there.
Yeah.
It took a choice
Mm-hmm.
to go, I'm going to talk to my doctor. It took a choice to say, I need medication. Because you said, there's
Yeah.
things so we can make those chemical balances kind of
Yeah.
make sense. Just why I'm so happy all the time. But it came down to a choice. Now, it's not an easy choice. That is not what Glenda or I am saying. It is not an easy choice.
Yeah.
Right? She already stated it. It is, can be biochemical and all that stuff. But it is eventually a choice that has to be made, whether or not you're going to ask for help, whether it's friend or family, doctor, journaling, heck, Chat GPT. That's kind of where I started. I went to chat. I was like, what are the OA steps? What questions should I do it about? And it gave me a list. And then I attended an online meeting, which was kind of good. But they have a really great podcast. So I've been listening to that because it makes me feel like I'm connected, but also I'm not quite ready to meet people.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah. So I love what you're saying there. And now I'm going to scoot over there for a second so I can confuse you.
Oh.
It's going to be hilarious, but I want you you to share another transformative story.
Okay. Goodness.
I know I put you on the spot.
Yeah, you did. I mean, I got stories, but they're old.
That's okay.
They're old.
That's okay.
Well, I guess there's a story that I can speak to as far as
I can change my glasses too. See?
Oh,
Look at
aren't
that.
you fancy?
They're those ones.
Nice. I love it.
They're the ones I could reach in the box. So
It's great because now I can see the frame of your eyes.
right.
We're so silly. I hope people are enjoying this.
Well, I always say we talk about hard stuff in a fun way. So if you don't want to do that, then this is the wrong podcast for you, right?
I think there's one that really kind of sticks out, Um, well, there's two things that kind of stick out. One is, well, I'm messing with my hair. Um,
It's gorgeous.
I think one of the things that I just kind of, it's so weird. I'm just going to touch on dyslexia, right? So
Do it, yeah.
being dyslexic, um, it gets better, but it never goes away. So, and I never thought of myself as a dyslexic, ever. I was diagnosed with it when I was a kid, and I went to speech class and all kinds of other things, and that was it. I never thought of myself as, oh, I have a disability, ever, 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 until probably about a year ago. Then I think my husband pointed out, just like, oh, maybe you could qualify for some benefits if you're dyslexic. And I was like, oh, I never thought about that, and it kind of freaked me out, actually. And I think it's very expensive to be retested or something nowadays, but I'm probably not as disabled as I think I am. But it freaked me out to the point where I started going, I'm dyslexic. And then I started thinking, well, that's all the reasons why I was afraid to read out loud, or I was afraid to do this, I was afraid to do that. But I always pushed myself. I always made myself do it, It was like just this breakthrough that I was going to have, even if I was embarrassed or whatever, or, yes, there were times that I just said, no, I won't do that. And there were times that I could have taken the road of being an actress, maybe like Broadway or whatever. And I could have went as a young woman, singer, Broadway, acting, the whole 9 yards. I could have just immersed myself in it. But it was the reading and the cold reads. It stressed me out so much that I was just like, that's okay. So I felt like whatever corralled me into, being a live entertainer, singer, songwriter, then, then that's where I went. It was a little bit safer. It's definitely hard because you have to memorize all that stuff. And, you got to stand in front of an audience and talk to people and stuff.
Ew, people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there were moments, I'll tell you. I was sitting in my hotel room going, no, I'm not. I just want to sit here and watch a movie. It's like, no, you got to get up. You're on stage at 9, so go. But anyway, so that I thought that was really interesting. I almost freaked myself out, like to a point where I was like, stop, stop it. Stop identifying yourself as that. Even though that is what's true, I think psychologically, I shouldn't do that because I spent my whole life ignoring that. Like, no, I'm just going to do what I need to do, which is a strength, not leaning into, oh, I'm a dyslexic, I can't do, it's like, no, I just embraced it, but stop freaking out about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's too many labels anyway. I'm sick of labels. So stop labeling myself. So that was interesting. And then I guess the Grammy story was, I've had enough passion in my life. So, 4 years ago, I was like, well, I'm a singer-songwriter, professional. What, I should get a Grammy, And then I thought, well, how do you do that?
Yeah, how do you do that?
There's the curiosity.
Oh,
Ta-da! Yeah, so how you do that is you get online and you go recordingacademy.com and you start to figure out what it is, the process in order to, become a part of this group. And it's not easy, and they're very selective. So not everybody can just go, I'm just going to be a part of the Recording Academy. I didn't know that at the time.
the things we have to learn.
But I'm in the Recording Academy, and I love it. And this is the year I wrote a song called "I Ride," and it was originally, so I'm submitting that to Grammys this year. So fingers crossed, Song of the Year. And
If you double cross, does that mean that you're canceling out one? Should I just single cross for you?
I'm not superstitious,
Well,
so
there you go. Okay, perfect. Well, break a leg.
thank you. And yeah, so I'm fortunate and I'm excited to be in that and do my work. And and it's challenging. I just watched the whole thing on Amy Winehouse, and I was just like, wow, just you know went down the road the wrong way.
Yeah, and that's very difficult because I
Yeah,
mean, I haven't watched that, but
yeah,
just knowing people who have died by drug overdose,
yeah.
siblings,
Oh, I'm
it's what the
sorry.
movie's all about.
Yeah,
Um, it is very difficult because there's this feeling of those left behind that what could we have done?
yeah,
Could we have done something? And obviously, I mean, you didn't really necessarily know her, but just in
right.
general, if you were looking at an individual going, could I have done something more
Mm,
to help them? Whether they have died or they're living on the street or they're just in their own
mm-hmm.
self-loathing for a
Yeah.
period of time. Um, using that whole, oh, I'm for using your example, oh, I'm dyslexic, I can't do this or I can't do that. Is there some like there's always that could I do something more for them? But it comes back
Yeah.
to what you said earlier about things
Mm,
being a choice.
mm,
And again,
yeah.
you can be there for them if they make the choice to
Yeah.
accept the help.
You know what comes up for me is this pay attention. No one
Mm,
paid attention. No one paid attention to her in that way. They
yeah.
paid attention because it was suiting their needs, their desires, their, bring me the cash,
Hmm.
especially her dad. What a piece of work, you know.
Right.
And then
It's
she
so
had
heartbreaking when people
it's so
use other people in
heartbreaking.
that way.
And she just, she had trauma. She had daddy issues. She had, daddy, I want my daddy to love me kind of
Hmm.
stuff. I mean, she's like, psychological profile. Um, and no one paid attention, and she was just running rampant and not being listened to. There was obviously things that, you know, she excelled at, but when it came to her own inner demons and her personal awareness and the people that she started hanging out with were not in her best interest. They were supporting her to make sure that she kept working,
Yeah. They
even
were in
though
their
she was.
self interest.
That's correct. That's correct. And and she didn't have enough stability foundation under who
Hmm.
she was as a woman, and that if you don't have that, it just you're pushed around from this to that to this to
Yeah.
that. So yeah,
Yeah,
so a
and
lot of
she
that.
was really young too, and I find, in our
Yeah,
younger years, it's harder to know who you are.
yeah.
We don't really start questioning and being
Mm-hmm.
curious
Totally.
until we're older and
Yeah,
start going, I want XYZ for my life. I want to be
yeah,
happy. I want to be successful. Whatever those words mean for
yeah.
you, right? They don't have to mean necessarily that you're a singer on a stage in front of millions, but
Right.
what does successful mean to you? What does
Yeah,
happy mean to you? And until we start getting curious, again, usually when we're older,
yeah,
then we're not going to have those answers.
yeah. That's true. And those of us that are older and lucky. I mean, I made a lot of choices that supported myself. I think I had a good enough foundation inside of me to really choose really positive things for myself. Not to say that life was just a smooth gate going through things, but when I had opportunities to do drugs and drinking and stuff, which was always like people just assuming you're a musician, you're gonna be fucked up. Excuse my language, but
Aren't
it's
you? Aren't you right now? No, I'm just kidding.
no.
No, you're just rocking the cool glasses. That's all.
I pride myself on no, I did not do drugs. I did not drink. That just wasn't my thing. And I knew that I loved my gift and I wanted to be sustainable. I wanted to be, live on as long as I'm going to live, and make the difference that I need to make for people. That was the key. I already knew that. Like, yeah. So it's like, yeah, I tried a few things, but it's just like my body just did not like anything. It was like, no, no, no drinking, no nothing. No, I didn't. My first drink was at 24. I had a
Wow.
drink. Yeah. I was like, ooh, this is nasty. Um,
Yeah.
So, and that's good because it's kind
No,
of
it
like,
is.
well, you don't have to worry about alcohol expenses.
Right? I know. When you take out those, I always joke, and I'm not condoning drinking, but I joke when, as a teenager,
Yeah.
and you'd go to party. Well, not you necessarily,
Yeah.
but people. When we'd go to parties, and it'd be like, "Huh, you're such a lightweight." Ha ha ha. As an adult, I look back at that and go, "A lightweight? Okay, so I had one or two drinks and got drunk. You had to pay like $100 to get drunk. I had to pay 10.
Right.
Who's laughing now?"
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness.
Just when I look back at the
You've
way
got a
people,
problem.
right? Just the way that people would tease each other, as like at least my generation.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
we were younger, it was all about how much could you drink, and it's like, yeah, but
Yeah.
first off, I don't really like the feeling of being drunk.
Yeah.
It makes me, I'm not in control, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, your liver and kidneys will thank you.
Right, exactly.
Yes. Thank you.
Now, if I could just get rid of the refined sugars.
Oh.
But really, it's this mindset of an entire generation
Yeah.
of the more you drink, the cooler you are.
Oh,
That does
goodness.
not that did not help people as we were growing up to be teased for lack of drink or lack of
Right.
drunkenness.
Right.
That is not a good
That's
thing to
crazy.
be proud of. Exactly.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm really glad that this is going to sound really effed up. I'm really glad that my brother showed me what
Yeah.
not to do.
Nice.
I'm very sad that he died. But I'm really glad that he showed me exactly what I did not want,
Wow.
because of him, I never touched stuff.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'd have the occasional drink, especially now that I'm in my 30s, but really, I'm cool. Like, people were over watching the soccer game on Sunday. Go Sports! My team won because my team was Go Sports. And, people are drinking. I just had my water bottle and put
Yeah.
some of that, like, Crystal Light stuff, yummy flavoring in it.
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Like, I don't
Yeah.
need the other stuff.
Good for you.
And
That's a
so,
healthy choice.
and delicious.
And you can have fun. I don't
right?
know that. I mean, I get it for those of us that are slightly introvert, extrovert. It makes you feel like you fit in, or whatever, you're connected, but that's not the truth. You just have less inhibitions.
Exactly.
And sometimes really gross. I've seen that. You're like, wow, you need to stay away from the alcohol.
Me, I just need to have a little bit of caffeine, and then I'm like, woo! And
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
I feel like I'm
Hi.
drunk. And I'm like, that was a little too much caffeine, actually. Maybe I need to. So I do not drink coffee. Plus, I don't really like the taste of it.
Yeah.
But I do have, there's caffeine around in other ways.
Yeah. Green
So I
tea's
just
good.
minimize it. Just gotta minimize it.
You get those
Um,
antioxidants in the green tea.
Right.
Yeah.
I love blueberry tea.
Oh, gosh, that sounds really good.
It is so good. Yeah, you have to try
Wow.
blueberry tea. And
I've
what
never heard of it.
yes, I had found it at St. Jacob's, which is this, I was going to say little market, but it's this massive market
Wow.
by Kitchener-Waterloo in Ontario. So it's about 2 hours away from me.
Okay.
And it has all like vendors, farmers, whatever. And I found this blueberry
Nice.
tea so delicious.
Oof.
And then, of course, I used it all, but Amazon ended up having some.
Yeah.
So you can order it on Amazon.
Nice. I'm going to try it.
Do it. It is so good. And what I love about it, because I don't like super hot tea,
Yeah.
but you can make it hot.
Yeah.
And then even when it gets cooler, because
Yeah.
it's a blueberry flavor, it still tastes good. Right? It almost like becomes juice-ish. Not
Yeah.
like. So I love it. Blueberry tea. Try it, everybody. It's good for you too.
Yeah,
When
I
you're saying
love it.
antioxidants. Yeah.
I love it.
And it's funny because I don't like blueberries, but I love blueberry tea.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna
strange
have to
things in
check
life.
this out. Is it like dried blueberries?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what they infuse in it to get the flavor. I guess so.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I just know it's delicious and everyone should try it.
Everyone should try it. Yeah. Too bad we're
Unless
not
you're
selling
allergic.
it. Too bad
Right?
we're not
I don't
we're
get
not
any commission.
promoting.
Right. Ooh, I could do that affiliate link to Amazon and
There you
find the
go.
blueberry tea and put
There
it in
you
the
go.
description.
There you
I'm
go.
probably not going to remember to do that, but if I do, then use that.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We have talked about so many things, which I love.
Yeah.
I love when a return guest comes on because as much as I love our first episode, don't get me wrong, it's nice to
Yeah.
get to know people. When
Yeah.
you have that follow-up episode, first off, I'm always like, what the heck are we going to talk about? Like, we can't
Mm-hmm.
talk about the same thing. But naturally things happen because you already
Yeah.
have a rapport and it's fantastic and
Yeah. It's
fun.
good. Yeah.
You get this whole
Yeah.
other
It feels like
level.
we're just sitting here having a cup of nothing together.
Exactly. A cup of not blueberry tea. Next
Mm-hmm.
time. Next time we got to break out blueberry tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just have my ginger ale strawberry lemonade.
Oh, that's good.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Refreshing.
okay, right? I
Yeah.
can't even see it. Yeah, it is quite delicious. I love all the different flavors. They had a 7-Up watermelon at the beginning of summer. It was
Wow.
so good, but I could only find it for like 3 weeks, and now it's gone. I'm like, but can it come back, maybe, please, right now?
You're gonna have to call them.
Right? Can you please bring this back just for me?
Yeah,
I mean, other
email
people
'em.
might want it too,
I
but just
need
for me,
these.
please.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so before you get to shamelessly self-promote, um, what would be your piece of wisdom that you would tell somebody who is, you know what? I'm going to change the question a little bit.
Yeah.
Not that you even know the question. So,
Yeah.
we just got the final psychological assessment, like paperwork for my kid. We did this months ago, and we've been waiting for like the official documents. The doctor had already though said, "Oh no, there's signs of dyslexia and blah blah blah." So she is 19, and in there it does explain more, how she fits into the dyslexic category of things. What would be your piece of wisdom to somebody who was just finding out later in life, like not as a kid, but later in life, that they are dyslexic?
I would say think of it as a gift because we all are gifts actually, and we have, instead of looking at, oh, the glass is half empty, I'm broken or I'm messed up or whatever. I would say no, go into more of, what is your gifts. I mean, I had the gift of singing and music that didn't have anything to do with dyslexia, so I didn't attach it. I had the dyslexia because I was writing, I was reading, right? That's a downside, and it wasn't extreme, but I never really paid attention to it. You see what I'm saying? It's like focus on the things that you like about yourself, the things that you want to have, and draw in that passion and that creativity and allow yourself to go into that instead of like, oh my goodness, I've got issues. Just note it. Yeah, okay. I'm probably not gonna, unless I'm feeling strong, I'm probably not gonna go do a cold read. Unless I practiced, I'd have to like really want to do it and be really passionate about it and practice, 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 practice. Like I even when I do video stuff on my own, I have to write out a script, type it out, and then I have to read it over and over and over again and try it and work it. Whereas I've seen people, they just write it out and then they just express it. And I'm like, wow, my goodness, that's amazing.
Right.
So just note that that's something that's kind of a challenge, and either work around it or, you can address it or not, but don't make yourself, you know, dysfunctional or something.
It is not all of who you are. It is
That's
just
right.
a little piece.
Yeah, just a little piece. Some people have broken legs, some people, have they get gray early, It's like, am I going to look? No, no, I have like relatives that are gray at 20. So,
Oh
okay.
my goodness. My
Yeah.
husband was balding at 20.
See?
Mm.
So, right, this is a great example. So you can stand there and go, well, I'm messed up. I'm a horrible person. Nobody wants me. Or you
Oh,
can go,
how do
you
you know what my brain tells me? It's like you've been in there.
It's my psychic abilities. Or you can just go, you know what? This is unique to me, and I'm going to have a breakthrough in it, or I'm not. I'm just going to let it be. Just let it be. Acknowledge it. Don't go, but acknowledge whatever's there then it gives you the open road to move into whatever's next for you. Instead of like, "Nah, nah, nah, I'm horrible, I'm bad, I'm bald, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not, instead of that, just go, okay, got you. I'm listening. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, great. All right. Now, what were we doing? You know,
Oh, I like that.
yeah.
You give it its time.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I hear you. Problems in my world. I hear you.
Yep. I got you.
But now I'm gonna move on. You can
Yeah.
be over there. I'm gonna move on and
Yeah.
be me over here. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Then you just go, what's next? Oh yeah, I was excited about the next podcast.
Right?
Oh,
I was
we're gonna,
excited about that Awaken Curiosity song.
that's right. You're really working that awaken curiosity. No, that's great.
Well, when you
Um,
write it, I want to hear it.
Okay. Love it. I'll get on it today.
That's right.
But that's when I'm pretty practical when it comes to certain things. I don't want to get too tied up in stuff, because it wastes time, and that's a beautiful thing that we do have, and that we should really spend the time that we do have in really creating and making a difference, not only for ourselves and for others, which may also require that you have to do a little work on yourself, and then just sometimes it's fake it till you make it, like it really is.
My mom
Like,
used to tell me that all the time. The problem with when she would say it to me when I was, under the age of 10 was I didn't understand what the heck that meant.
talking about.
What do you mean fake it till fake what? I don't understand life.
What are you
Help me.
faking?
Yeah. If you don't
Yeah.
understand what you're supposed to fake, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. It's like, hello.
But that was her favorite thing to say to me. Oh, just fake it till you make it. I don't know what you mean.
Mm. Did you say that, or you just went, oh?
I just pretended like I understood.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
continued being myself. And then she would go, ugh, why can't you just listen? Because I
Uh,
don't understand.
right. And I'm shy to tell you that I don't understand.
Right? Well, and
So,
sometimes, I mean, for me, anyways, when I was younger, because as an adult, I now know that I'm autistic,
yeah.
which explained a lot about my life.
Mm.
Uh, but as a kid, it was okay, fake it till I make it. So I'm going to fake knowing what you're talking about and then not ask for help. But then you're going to get mad at me because I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
what you told me to do. Now I'm more confused. Now I'm just going to shut down.
Right. Right.
It's
No,
a vicious
that's
cycle.
right. That's the pattern. And we all have something like that,
Yeah,
and just and look at your life now. I mean,
it's gorgeous.
it's wonderful. You may have thought, oh, I didn't know I was autistic, but look at my abilities and my gifts that I have because of that. I have a husband, I have children. Look at you. I have a
Right.
podcast. I mean,
Right.
it takes a lot. No, seriously, it takes a lot to put it. I've done one, so it takes a lot to put it together.
Yeah.
And if you were like leaning back on, oh, I'm autistic, so I can't do X, right? It would be a mess, So you're not leaning that direction. You're leaning towards something that, why not?
Right,
You
I'm
know?
just gonna do it. The biggest thing for me is when I go back to do the edits. Well,
Yeah.
I don't edit too much because we're live, right? But when I go to
Yeah.
get like the clips, because I like to put clips on
Yeah.
on TikTok or the shorts or whatever,
Yeah.
and I look and you can you see the person on screen, and because it's only like a 20-second clip,
Second. Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes it looks like I'm completely disinterested in the guest because I'm not looking at you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I like to look away. I don't like looking at a person is very hard to do, especially for we've been talking 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so hard to do. So sometimes I look at these clips and it's always the clips that are so emotionally impactful that I'm looking away because I'm concentrating better.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing. I'm concentrating
Yeah.
better when I'm looking away
Yeah.
or playing. Today my fidget is just a little paper clip because my dog took my fidget somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
So I think he's out in the living room. He's kind of a jerk that way. But right when I'm looking away, that's when I'm
Yeah.
paying most attention. but it looks like I'm not. So then I post these clips and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so disinterested as a host. This looks horrible. Just everybody watch the show, then you'll understand.
Totally. I love
But I
it.
just, oh, I almost want to put like a sticky face over me so it looks like I'm always on right now. Oh my gosh. I feel so silly, but that's okay. My guests understand, so it's all
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
So we're getting, we're getting close to the time when we have to say goodbye, which
Yeah.
means you need to shamelessly self-promote.
Yeah.
So I know
Well,
you've kind of told us a little bit
yeah.
about what you've got going on. So what is
Yeah.
it more like exactly what you want people to
Yeah.
know in this moment and do for you and follow and how
Yeah.
can we help?
Okay. Well, I would love it if people listen to my new song. It's called I Ride. And I Ride, I wrote it about Paul Revere, his Midnight Ride. And when I started researching back in 2015, I found out that there were three writers, not just one,
Yeah.
but three. And really, Paul Revere got arrested. So the only person that made it to Concord and Lexington was Dr. Prescott. And if it wasn't for him, the British would have already owned us in so many ways, and they would have arrested John Hancock. I know you're Canadian and stuff, but I'm sure you're familiar with a little bit of our history. But
I know a wee bit.
yeah, and that was very Scottish, a wee bit.
My husband's Scottish, so there you go.
Okay, there you have it. Oh, there you have it. Um, so anyway, I wrote it, and I have a whole thing around us all being writers in our life,
Oh, I love that.
that we should all be on the ride. So whatever the ride is for you, then get on the ride. And so I've asked everybody to, if you sign up for
Is
my
it like on
newsletter,
Spotify?
it's on. No, I'm getting off of that. But you can find me on Bandcamp. That's free.
What is that? Bandcamp?
Bandcamp.com. And
I've never
and
heard of that. I'm gonna write
it's
it. I'm gonna
wonderful.
write it down.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's really, really good because they pay the artist really well. Whereas if you are on any of the other streaming platforms, it's all for the platforms, it's not for the artist. So
Yeah.
I'm weaning myself off of that. And then you can also find me on you can find that song and my work on Apple. So I think on iTunes. So you can stream it there and stuff. But staying away from the other guys, they're evil.
Yeah,
Um,
I heard they're not good, but just as a consumer, it's easier for
a
me,
thousand
which I
streams
know.
is $3.
Yeah.
Okay, do the
I
math.
I
It
know it's horrible. It's the same with when people read books on Kindle as opposed to buying the book.
Yeah,
We make
yeah,
sense on it. Like
yeah.
it's
It
worth
doesn't
nothing
support
really,
doesn't
but
support the artist to be the artist. So
yeah.
anyway, I ask people to do that. But so I Ride is a fabulous 250-year cycle song, and I love it, and it's got all the information on it, historically, and also why I wrote it, and the whole nine yards. So that's up
Oh,
for
very
Grammys this
cool.
year. So and then if you go to my website, excuse me, and you go to the newsletter, if you sign up to be a writer on my newsletter, this is you get a certificate that says I'm a writer.
Oh, I love that. That's
It's
very
so cool. It's
cool.
so cool. I love it. I love it too. I tell my like, just go there, sign up. I already have your email. Would you have my email? I go, I know, but it's like you get to download the certificate.
You
It's
get
like
this
really
really
cool.
cool thing.
It's really cool. I want one. So anyway, so there's that, and then I'm working on this fabulous show. It's called Soul on Fire, and it's an immersive transformational experience. And
Ah.
I'm not touring it yet. I'm kind of beta testing right now, but and I'll be performing probably somewhere here in the Bay Area, probably in September. And it's a beautiful like hour and 40-minute show, and we get to I tell stories. It's visually compelling. We have beautiful film. that goes with it, and it's interactive. I get to talk with people. We get to answer questions that come up on the screen. I sing, I tell stories, kind of like what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So that's called Soul on Fire. Blends storytelling, multimedia. It's a powerful journey of awakening for clarity, courage, confidence, commitment, and community.
I
So
love that. Well, if you ever do tour that and you come
yeah,
close to my area,
I would love it
remind
actually.
me, and then we can meet in real life.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna. I know Creative Edge is my publicist, and
Yeah,
so
me
I'm hoping
too. We love them.
I would hope he would set something up for me right now, but yeah, I mean, we're working on maybe a performance, but it's going to be like in online concert form. So we'll
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
do that too. We're working on those things, so
Very cool. But yes, if you ever come out this way, then definitely we'll have to hook up because being a touring singing amazement. Yeah, yeah. You might come over here one day. Plus, I live by one of the seven wonders of the world, so people think
right.
running water is great. I'm like, go turn your tap on. It's running water. That's okay. It's probably because I've
beautiful.
lived with it, right? Like
Yeah.
I've grown up here my entire life, so I'm
So
just
you're
like,
you're across
yeah.
you're across the water, right, in Canada?
Yeah, we're on the good side of Niagara Falls. And
Okay.
I say it that way because when you look at the falls,
Uh,
it's the prettier side to look at the falls
oh
from.
gosh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go to Niagara Falls and it was beautiful, and I went, oh, there's Canada. There's a bunch
Yep.
of houses over there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like, hi, we're over here.
we're over here. Good luck coming over.
It's not too bad. You can come visit.
No,
It's
I think it'd be
fine.
great to go over there. I don't know if they'll let us through.
You'll be fine. You can come over.
They'll let me come over.
They will.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. They won't
Yeah.
go. You're an American.
No, they'll just be like, oh, you want to come visit us? Okay, come
Are you gonna
on.
spend some money? Cause
Exactly. Your money's worth so much more than ours. Just come over and spend a little bit.
right. No, it's not. Let's see. What is it? I think it's 130 to our dollar. So you're making an extra 30 cents, I think.
No, you guys have the higher dollar.
I
Your
thought it was
dollar's worth more than our dollar.
I thought it was other way around.
No, our dollar has never been over your dollar. Our dollar at one point was almost on par, and everybody was super excited. This is like pre-COVID. Everyone was super.
Yeah, 1 to 1.
Yeah, but no, your dollar is always more than ours.
Hmm.
That's why I just love shopping in the States. I actually do love shopping in the States, except my credit card doesn't because I look at an item and I'm like, oh, I don't, because you guys have a lot more food options. I've talked
Yeah.
about this a lot on the show because I'm gluten free and you have so many more
Oh,
options.
yeah, totally.
So I go there and I get all my gluten free stuff, and my bill is always far more than it should be. But whenever I look at an item that I could maybe potentially get in Canada, I'm always
Yeah.
like, if this is going to be cheaper than double the price, then it's a good deal because I know it's always like 1.5-ish whatever I'm going to pay.
Okay, well, I need to double check that.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, I know. You got the monies over there more than we do over here. It's very sad. Very sad. But
Wow.
anyways, come for a visit one day. That's the
Yeah.
key. That's what
No,
we
I'd love
want.
to. I really would love to. I really would love a tour actually over there.
Yeah, I'd hook you up. I'd show you all the cool spots that tourists don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, in my earlier years back in the late 80s, early 90s, I was, touring Canada, but I was on the West Coast, so
Oh, okay.
but gosh, it was lovely. It was
I have actually never been to the west coast of Canada. We got married in the west coast of the States because we got
Yeah.
married in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it
Out in the
legal?
desert.
No, is it legal there?
It is. It totally is. Actually, it was so bizarre because like it was 14 years ago now, but it was the weirdest thing because at the time we had to show our like our birth certificates showing one male, one female, and we're like,
Wow.
really? Because like same-sex marriage was legal in Canada for years before that, but when
course.
we got married in Vegas, it still wasn't, and we're like, holy crap, this is okay. This is a shocker to me. Like I
Wow.
didn't expect it.
That's
But I think
amazing.
since then everything's kind of changed, which good. But it was just the most bizarre thing. And we're like,
Yeah.
wow, okay,
Yeah.
that's a core memory right there because we just
Wow.
didn't. Whoa. But yeah, it was gorgeous. We got married out in the desert.
Ooh.
Yeah, Yeah,
Wow.
so it was very pretty.
That's
And the
beautiful.
photographer was like, okay, we have to take the pictures quick because as soon as that sun goes down, because she wanted like the sun in the certain spot,
gonna
right?
be
As soon as it
hot.
goes down, it's dark,
Gold.
dark, dark,
Yeah.
dark, right?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
So but they're pros at it because that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
So the pictures are gorgeous. It doesn't even look real. Like I look at the pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Oh.
this looks like a backdrop. It's so gorgeous.
You need to send me a shot. I want to see it.
I'll have to dig one out
Yeah.
because I'm sure I have. There's got to be one on my computer somewhere. But
Yes.
this
And
is
how old is she? You have a daughter, right?
I have two actually. So they're both old now. So my youngest is 19,
Wow.
and then the older one is 22,
Wow.
and my grandbaby is
And you're-
6.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're like 15.
Thank you.
You look
Thank
so
you.
young.
Thank you.
Love it.
It's all the fun in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lovely. You're a grandbaby.
So where are people going to follow you? I know you
Aw.
mentioned your website already, but is there
Yeah.
any socials? I know you said bandcamp.com.
Yep.
Just repeat that for people. Bandcamp.com.
Bandcamp, yeah, it's easy peasy. The nice thing about if you Google me, you'll see all kinds of stuff. But GlendaMusic.com is, as you see on the screen, Glenda Music, easy. And I'm on Instagram, Glenda Benevides Music, Facebook. I'm pretty much everywhere. I think I even have a
Excellent.
TikTok account that I don't use.
So maybe don't follow you there if you don't mind it. Maybe we'll just keep to the other things.
Yeah. I think the best thing is if you really are interested in what I'm up to and what I'm doing, I would say just go to my website, jump on the newsletter, and sign up and just say, hey, I'm interested in this, whatever. And then, I'll just keep you in that loop.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll get to have a nice little tour in Canada.
Yep. I will definitely do that. You just have to
Awesome.
let me know when, and I'm down.
Sounds good.
Thank you for
Are
joining
you
me.
going to sign up to
again.
be a writer?
I was thinking about it. I wrote it down.
Good.
I wrote it down. Now I just have to remember to look at my notes to then do it. That's the
writer.
problem.
Writer, you'll get a certificate.
I know. I was actually thinking I should get it and then print it. I'm like, wait, does my printer
Yes.
work? But print
Oh.
it and then I hold it up and then tag you on Instagram. I think we should make this a thing.
Oh,
So
that would be
everybody go sign up, get your certificate, print them. Let's go hashtag. What do you want? Hashtag
I'm a
Glenda I
writer.
ride. I'm a writer.
I'm
there
a
we go.
writer.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hashtag I'm a writer. And that way Glenda can see everybody who's done it. And that would I feel like that would make your day.
That
And
would.
I think that would be
Completely.
fantastic. And it
Completely.
would just show everybody all the love. And,
Yes.
for us, small authors and writers and songwriters
Yes.
and movie film and all those things, having that kind of support, it takes very little time on your end, but it makes a
Yeah.
huge impact for us in our lives. So do
Yes.
it. Yes. Hashtag I'm a writer.
I love
Go
it.
print out it. It's a
I
thing
love
now.
it. Thank you to
It's a
everybody.
thing now. I will definitely
Yes.
do it, and I will get that ball rolling for you. I'm going to
Yay.
write that down too. Hashtag.
Yeah. I'm a writer. And it looks like I have to write an awakening song.
Right? I can't wait for that. It's going to be great. I love
Awaken
it.
Curiosity.
Right? I'll just be in the background. Curiosity. Awaken curiosity. Just don't ask me to hit a certain note, but I'm got you.
That's okay. I love it. All right.
So thank you, of course, for joining us. When that song's written, come back.
Okay.
We'll talk about it some more.
All right.
And just come back in general because this is fun. We have good times.
Sounds great, Randy.
For everybody who's listening, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you had as much fun as we did because as much as we laugh and we had a hilarious time,
Yes.
we had so many nuggets of awesomeness.
Yes.
Glenda dropped so many bombs with Awaken Curiosity, which is going to make a great song. But overall, doing that, figuring out, oh my gosh, I need to ask questions about my life, turning it around, wherever you are, there you are. You've said that. It was great. I'm
you
just
go,
reading my
there you
little
are.
notes that I wrote down.
I love it.
So thank you for everybody again for joining us. We'll see y'all next time. And remember, the only way to end the stigma of mental health is to speak openly and honestly.